Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this.
It's week 3 of the 2022 season. Up next, we'll get a look.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 30. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
As we all know, Kansas City loves speed at the wide receiver position. And Marquez Valdez-Scantling, he's averaged over 17 yards per catch for his 4-year career, and he runs a 4.37 40. With Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback, expect that speed to translate into big shots downfield.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker, who got in and dropped him to the turf.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. They'll still have a third and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. Now Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
Automatic first down.
Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So, obviously, they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
23 yards, the final tally. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Again, they'll throw it. He's got his man. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Mahomes will throw for it, and that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, Ryan. And his throw is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side. Let him work his way across. Ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now here's Mahomes.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14.
And the officials here
Going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 17 yards out.
And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Well, the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
And Charles, we take a peek there at the recent draft class, and this definitely a year where they had a chance to break.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
Here's Hardman to return.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We get started up here in Nashville. A good one in this.
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
Gets through, and now an opening. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Holding, offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan.
And this one complete to Doolin.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Colts!
Michael Pittman.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Colts have come back within a score.
Point after. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Out of the end zone comes McKinnon.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A game there of 30 big ones.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete.
Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Mahomes to throw once more. Completes it to Hardman. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for them to try and escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan hits his target, the tight end Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. Got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
On first down, Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Ryan. And it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Well, 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half works, it was the bottom half that was in question.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Going across the middle, and Valdez-Scantling has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the 3rd-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. catch is made by Hardman. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Mahomes going to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Slant pass to Edwards-Helaire. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire, and he is going to lose yardage here. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now is really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Throwing now is Ryan. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Ryan. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Ryan to throw. And this one complete to Doolin. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Ryan. Pass complete to Taylor. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Here's Ryan. He's going to let it fly. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. A 4th quarter score from the Meadowlands. And that is no good. Wide to the right. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case, because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, that's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for
what you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus, an underconductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and
I ain't got no talkers, I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk, dog, it's a room full of brinds. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hail the king, man, the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Used it on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party when it's kind of time. You can bring my ass, this thing closing up.
Jumping the gate, cause I start my stomach like being punched in the face. And I'm instrumental with the last time that I ate. Put them all in the face. Bodies moving on my shots on the back again. 20 years later,
Never let a manifest stack like that. And if we get intoxicated, boy, fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Like a little tolerance to get me on track. I'm with somebody that's not be got it like, I mean to everybody, this is Sport 101. Up in the club, throwing these cookies like, hate it or love it, I just can't get enough. Labels calling me, I said, move if you call me, please, or don't even bother me. They say, don't write apology, you keep calling and calling. I'm installing and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career's
got so many memories that I made